Hey y'all, and welcome back. Tonight we having burgers and fries. Hey y'all, and welcome back. Get on in here, get on in here, get on in here. Y'all know what time it is. Time for another episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville. So yeah, this is episode 11. This is episode 11, y'all. I don't know what to think about this episode. I got mixed feelings. I guess I need to stay out of them YouTube streets because I got so much outside stuff that's kind of, making me side-eye everything about the show. But anyway, we're going to say grace and then we're going to get into the menu, okay? Gracious Lord, truly thank you for this food that we're about to receive to nourish my body and to feed my soul for Christ's sakes. Amen. Y'all, that's all I'm going to say, y'all. There's a lot of mess going on in these YouTube streets, and me, true to form, still ain't really feeling like cooking. So tonight we got a burger. But it's not your average burger. No, it's not. This burger has the regular toppings like the mayo, tomato, lettuce. But when you take that lid off, you got ham, and there's some bacon on here, and cheese. So this right here was inspired by Crystal's used to have a burger called a Big K, and I didn't enjoy it enough while I was a kid. Couldn't afford it. But now that I'm grown, I make my own, do it how I want. But anyway, so on today's menu, I have the Crystal's Big K Copycat, some fries. I got the pickle on the side. I like to eat my pickle on the side. And I got me some sauce, some spicy ketchup to dip my fries in. So we're going to get into this and let's talk about this Love and Marriage Huntsville. So how did it open up? It opened up back at the meeting, the comeback group takeover, so to speak. And I'm just not... Marcel and Tisha is the problem. That's what I'm coming to realize. Marcel and Tisha are the problem. Yeah, I think Marcel has trained Tisha well. Have y'all noticed whenever they're wrong, they want to get loud and try to overtalk people so that I guess, that'll convince the other person to be quiet. Because normally ain't nobody finna argue with no fool. And I'm not going to let you tell me what's right. I'm not going to let you tell me about me and mine. So I've noticed that, like in the beginning, like let's just say when it opened up, how Marcel now said whenever we bring anything under the comeback group, it's a dysfunction. And Kim was like, well, you the biggest dysfunction of the group, Marcel. You get what I'm saying? Or when Kim is saying, well, it looks like to us, these are either, well, in my mind, in my head, she gets to talk, they wants to talk over people. And a lot of people ain't with that, like, why? We grown, we've outgrown that. That's some stuff you do in high school when you have a leg to stand on, so you want to be loud. And just because you was loud, you thought you was right as well. I like how Maurice pretty much saying, if it's not going to be all the six of us, why do it? If it's a comeback group initiative, we all need to participate, right? Since that's the way it originally started. Well, Mel wanted to dissolve it before, but they still want to use the platform. So now when Mel say I might not be able to do it because I have a previous engagement, well, you got technology, we can set up Tisha. No. You need this woman. And she's willing to do something in efforts to help you, even though y'all don't like each other. But that's what you do. You want to shut it down off the rip. I like when Mel told her, you came here like a baby bulldog, just shutting things down. Maybe it's you the one who's closed-minded. Yeah, that was a gather. She gathered her all the way together. And rightfully so. So that scene ended with Tisha saying she need to pray about it. Pray on, sister. You should have been praying. Ooh, look at that big burger. Now this is a big burger. I might have to cut it. Bringing back memories. So let's talk about the next scene. Mel and Miss Nell, they at the strip. No, not the strip. They at the pole dancing class. I thought that was interesting. Now, I noticed how Mel, she continues to praise Miss Nell, saying she's her ride or die or whatever, but Miss Nell done disappointed me. I hope Miss Nell is better off camera than on, because I got some mixed feelings about her. The jury's still out on her. Ain't gonna make no final call on her yet. I'm having a Sprite tonight. Whenever you have a burger, you must have a Sprite or a Coke. Ooh, excuse me. It makes it go down better, it seems like to me. Okay, but anyway, they had the pole dancing class or whatnot. Miss Neal still trying to get information out of Mel. Everybody dying to know who her mystery man is. And they haven't realized yet, Mel ain't letting that out the bag. Mel hold her cards close to her because she know what she's dealing with. Can't even be mad with her about that. Even though she like Miss Neal a little bit, still keep your cards close to your chest, honey. You never know when somebody's going to switch out on your hand. But anyway, Miss Dale definitely get a prize for putting them shoes on and getting on that pole. I don't think I could have wore them shoes. I thought it was my upper body strength that kept me off the pole. No, it's the shoes. All right. Now what's next? Now let's talk about this next scene where they out looking at this apartment because they supposed to be moving into the apartment while Marceau and MJ do the renovations. So they're in there talking. And I ain't gonna lie, the apartment way better than their house in my opinion. And I think that's part of their problem. I think that's why they got problems with so many people. Because they supposed to be the millionaires, but they living in a regular schmegular house that anybody else could be living in. You get what I'm saying? And from what I heard, it's in a not so affluent part of town. So I get it. But you ain't got to break your neck or tell lies or sell your soul to do so. But anyway, I move on. So Marceau makes a suggestion that him and MJ could stay at the house while Tisha and the girls stay in the apartment. And y'all, I saw it coming. I saw it coming a mile away. That's probably the whole reason why they're doing the renovations. You get what I'm saying? Marceau gonna find a way to get out of that. He's gonna get out of that house. I feel like this is the beginning of their downfall. I honestly do. This house renovation. Because even though Tisha told him we all going to live under one roof because we're a family, he still got an excuse to get out the house. You get what I'm saying? Or to be gone all strange hours. This is going to be their downfall. And I don't think, even with if MJ were to stay with him, I don't think MJ would be the one to be telling on his daddy. You get what I'm saying? Or even would even notice, or even notice that his daddy gone for an extended periods of time. Yeah, I think this is the beginning. I don't think their relationship going to be the same after this renovation. Y'all, I did have one question regarding these renovations. What do you think Marceau meant by saying, if you want me here, you're going to have to pay for it? I don't know. Because I still feel like he's going to do what he wants, stay at the house, whatever, what he's been doing. Now he got an excuse. Trying to get somebody. I think he was going to have somebody do it in the beginning anyway, so that'll give him more time outside. But for her to tell her that she's going to have to pay for it, y'all, that should have been a red flag to Tisha, because it was a red flag to me. That ain't sitting well in my spirit. It ain't sitting well in my spirit, I tell you. But anyway, we're going to move on from that. Okay, let's talk about Mel and Tisha's meetup. Tell me that wasn't a bunch of fakery going on. Y'all, I can't take Tisha laughing. Knowing she being fake. I can't take it. Hold on, I gotta bite my burger. Juicy. Juicy. Y'all, I can't take Tisha being fake. She being fake beyond. Y'all, I'm going to tell you, the truth is beginning to come out. And I'm going to tell you, hold on. Good. Excuse me. Excuse me. The truth is coming out because, did y'all notice how Tisha was saying, well, Mel, you know, you ain't how you usually come. You know, you be the leader. You come in and you blah, blah, blah. That's what it is. You want to take over the comeback group, but you want to use Mel to do so. You're already trying to steal her idea. Now you want her to come in and revamp and make this Black Expo something that you could take credit for. And did y'all see how nice and polite Mel told her just a couple months ago we weren't in a good place? There's a lot of things that done happened. There's a lot of things that has been said. Oh yeah, baby girl, you need to rewind the tape. You done said a whole bunch of stuff. You done called this woman said she got a black soul, a evil spirit, devil in sheep's clothing. You done went there. You went there. Even at the meeting in the same episode, but yet, you need her. Baby, I'm telling you how God will make your enemies your footstool. Hint, hint, wink, wink, okay? You going after this woman for nothing. And you need her? You desperately need her? Yeah, bless your heart, honey. Bless your heart. And who else? Who else? What else going on? Child, now we gotta talk about Stormy and her family, Betty Kruger. That's what the YouTube streets call her. I ain't give her that name. It fits, but that's what they did. I feel like this story isn't giving what it should be or what they wanted it to give. I don't think it was a big deal that Junior went to jail or Stormy went to jail. Hell, who ain't been to jail? So many of us done been to jail. That's not the big deal. Especially for Junior to be out on the street. That means he ain't do nothing major. He ain't kill nobody. Or he wasn't moving no weight. So he back out on the street. That ain't no big deal. But what I can appreciate or what made me feel some type of way, did y'all see the look on his mama face, Lisa? Excuse me. Did y'all see the look on Lisa's face when she said it about the $15,000? That woman was hurt. She was not prepared for that. Betty Kruger took that conversation straight to the gutter. Intentionally. She wanted them to look bad. She wanted to hurt her sister. See, you know what? Stormy, and I see it in Stormy too, and she getting it from her mama. They don't fight fair. And the sad part about this is family. You get what I'm saying? They like to try to cut low. They like to try to cut deep. And don't realize, guess what? It's coming back to you. So you better be prepared for all this you dishing out. Just like her sister said, you just like to run your mouth. And I believe her. I believe everything that what her sister was saying. She just like to run her mouth. And then go sit back there laughing. Because she was like, so what? Stormy been to jail too. And she laughing. Because she said you went to jail. This is what was disappointing to me. Especially looking at a family. The way that they talking to each other. For me to quote Stormy, this is what she looked at her mama and said, "What you laughing for?" Quote, then her mama said, "Cause she said you went to jail. Ha ha ha. So what, bitch? I went to jail." Or, "Bitch, so what? I went to jail. My God." She called her mama bitch in her mama's face. Not behind her back, not on the telephone, not in a different room. Y'all, I got a problem with that. For me growing up, to say the B word was enough to get your teeth knocked out. Then to say it to her face, to call you one, not calling somebody else in the street one, you calling your mama one. And I know that there are different connotations that come behind it, but as your mama and as a child, there's a certain level of respect that comes along with stuff like that. You know, I can call you call your girlfriend bitch, you know, y'all cool. But I can't never seem to call my mama one, jokingly or not, angry or not. I have never said that word around in front of my mama. My daughter has never said it around or in front of me. And I just think that's a level of respect. I think that's part of the problem. Is where do you draw the line? It's not the point of you grown and you can do what you want or say what you want, but when do you decide I don't want to be that person? I don't want to be that person with a trashy mouth that a cuss word got to come out every other word I say. Or I got to cuss to get somebody's attention. Or I got to cuss to sound relevant, to fit in. When do you indulge in who you are and be satisfied with yourself and recognize that I'm enough, I'm good, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a mother, you know, I'm a wife. When those things become enough, I just don't know. I'm sitting there listening to Stormy mama cussing at her sister, F her, and all this other stuff, and Stormy got the same kind of mouth. That don't look good after a certain age. And I want to say the age may be 35. I don't know how old Stormy is, but she's approaching it. You would think motherhood would change some of those things. I guess not. Well, it's said to be continued. I guess it's episode 12. Y'all, it's a mess. Well, I'm going to finish eating. I'm going to give you one more look at my burger. dripping all on me. Look at that, just dripping. I don't know. I don't even want to talk about what's going on outside of YouTube. I don't want to talk about what's going on in the YouTube streets. Because that's a whole bunch too. I was tired, boss. Well, I want to say thank y'all for having dinner with me. If you're new to my channel, I say welcome. You're always welcome. Fix you something to eat. Pull up to the table. Let's chat a while. If you return it, I say thank you for your continued support. Don't forget to share any comments you like. Share the video with your friends. List comments below and we can talk about it next week. It looks like this is going to be going on for a while. Don't forget to like the video. And I'll see y'all next week. Bye.